Chris Fallica joins us from his cage. We appreciate it on a Monday, getting ready for another week of college football here, Bear. With 4 weeks of the season under our belt, what so far has been the biggest surprise to you?
I think if anybody doesn't answer the fact that Clemson has 2 losses and is out of the college football playoff race, they will be lying to you. And it just goes to show the people who are crying for playoff expansion because it's the same 4 teams every year. Well, Clemson was the biggest Power 5 favorite to win a conference. They are out of it. They have 2 losses by the end of September. The fact that they have an inept offensive line, DeJulian has not been able to run the ball or throw the ball. They're missing that slot wide receiver like an Amari Rodgers or a Hunter Renfro. They don't seem to have a difference maker at running back. I think people are shocked at the drop-off of Clemson offensively. I think people assume that there'll be a little bit of a fall-off maybe without Trevor Lawrence, but what we've seen so far has just been incredible.
Count me among that camp that is certainly shocked by what has happened with Clemson so far. Maybe there are others who are also shocked by the way the Michigan Wolverines have looked, Bear. Got a nice Big Ten matchup this week as the Wolverines go to Camp Randall to take on Wisconsin. The Badgers opened as favorites here, but that line has now swung through 0, and the Wolverines are a slight road favorite at laying just a point there. They haven't won in Madison since 2001, so it's been 20 years. All that context, who do you like Saturday?
I love when games go through 0, and I love to play the other side. The only loser on my board last week on game day was Michigan laying the 20 points, and it looked like they were home free. It was 20-3. It looked like it was going to be 41-10, and then Greg Schiano and his staff, whatever adjustments they made for the second half, the book might be out on Michigan. They outgained Michigan like 230-43 in the second half. McNamara was 1 of 5 for 7 yards. I think the point is, if you can make Michigan throw the ball, just sell out for the run without Ronnie Brown, they're going to have struggle. They're going to have really struggle scoring points and moving the ball. And remember, this is the Wisconsin defense that has only allowed 4 touchdowns all year. They've allowed 75 rushing yards all year. Their strength with Jimmy Leonard and that defensive line is going against Michigan's strength. It's a fascinating matchup, and I'm going to see if the first-year starting quarterback can go on the road and get a win.
Bear, that's not the only fascinating Big Ten matchup we'll see. How about this one between undefeated Maryland and number 5 Iowa, also undefeated? Iowa's been an under-printing press this season. That's something I have noticed. The Terps are catching 4, though, in this game at home. Iowa brings in that great defense. Anything you like here?
Well, they do, and they have been playing under press, and I think you need to take a little bit of a look at the offenses Iowa have faced. They have faced teams that are 96th, 86th, 62nd, and 42nd in total offense. And the 42nd is Kent State, who scored 60 points on the VMI, and that's why those numbers are bolstered even more. Maryland is a top 15 offense. They have a dynamic quarterback in Taulia Tagovailoa. They have NFL wide receivers. I like Maryland at home catching these points. I think it is a very big test for that Iowa defense. It's the best offense by far they will face this year.
That'll be a fun one Friday night to get the college football weekend started. Meanwhile, in the Pac-12, Chip Kelly has the UCLA Bruins off to a 3-1 start against the spread this season. They're laying 3. That's come down a little bit against Arizona State at home. It was 3.5 a few moments ago, now down to just a field goal. What you pick in this Pac-12 matchup?
And I think that number has come down quite a little bit just because of the uncertainty surrounding Dorian Thompson-Robinson, the UCLA quarterback. I'm going to assume DTR is going to play. That's the impression I get. Even if he doesn't, I think Garbers is a capable enough backup. And the way they've run the ball with Britton Brown and Charbonnet has been impressive. I know they've got the injuries, but at the same time, that win last week at Stanford, I think, really got them right back on track from where they were after losing that great game with Fresno State. Arizona State, on the other hand, I really don't know what they are. They haven't been super impressive in their wins. Jaden Daniels is throwing 3 picks along with just 2 touchdowns this year. He doesn't look like the same dynamic player he has been. I like the Bruins here to win again. They've had very good success against ASU the last couple of years as well.
From his Bear Cave, that is none other than the Bear, Chris Fallica, joining us on this Monday for some college football conversation as we get ready now for week 5 of the college football season. Bear, thank you as always for joining us, and we'll see you throughout the week handing out college football winners on Daily Wager.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.